Check, 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 check. What's up, Internet? Bad news. My TTRPG session got canceled. Good news. I really, really wanted to work on this. So, um, you know how they say that the same word for, whoops, excuse me, crisis as it is opportunity in Japanese. Um, well, I found out that's not really as profound as it sounds because a lot of the words are the same for different things in Japanese. There's tons of homonyms, but I'm not gonna dwell on that too much. Point is, I did want to get back to this, and I had some time to be absolutely sure, and this just, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's too busy. So everything else has a nice movement so far, and then you come here, and your eyes are like a magnet, and they zip around here because there's way too much movement. That's what movement means. That's in art. Here's your art tip for today. Movement is the movement of your eyes along the page or along the artwork, and you want to keep a person engaged by creating movement, by making a flow of things for them to look at. Um, and it should be really natural, and you should be able to control it. And this forces my eye over here. That's why I simplified it already. It forces my eye over here, and it keeps my eyes there. And being that it's not the focal plane of this drawing, that's a bad thing. So we're just gonna do away with that. Now I did really like my elementals and my elemental sharkness. That's gonna be something that I enjoy for the rest of my life now that I thought of it. Uh, Trademark copyright, don't you dare. Don't you dare. That's my stuff. Heck, I might even make it a shirt. My stuff. You don't keep your filthy paws off of it. Um, you know, um, you can buy one of my shirts and then claim you're cool like me. So I'm gonna get rid of this, and my idea is to make these elements, uh, pseudo elements, much bigger, and simplify this, and see if I can take out a bunch of movement from this book, so we can just make this look much better. And luckily, I had a couple of days to see it and think about it, and now I'm absolutely positive it needed to go. Well, I liked it a little bit. The fact of the that there was way too much movement going on in there, drawing your eye away from the subject, just couldn't be disputed. But that's what's going on here. Other than that, I'm happy to report that my health and mood have been steadily increasing, and hopefully there should be a lot more art coming very soon. I like those symbols. I'm going to leave them. I think they look pretty good. So let's go with this. This is already going better. Oh, it already looks way better. Remember, guys, one of the things that I'm will often repeat on this channel is hurry up and fail. Um, and I wish I could give props to the YouTube creator that taught me that phrasing, because I don't. But I mean, it's something that the concept that I was familiar with, but uh, you need to learn. Sometimes you need to learn things several different times in several different ways until you find one that resonates with you. And I like hurry up and fail because it reinforces the idea that it's okay to fail, especially in art. That's much better, except I don't like this side right here. It's okay to fail, and actually, it's quite a good thing to fail because you can get on, move on to better and bigger things. That looks so much better. That's nice and clean. Let me know if you agree. I don't remember exactly what our, whoops, did it again, elemental sharpness looked like, but I can kind of see it here. Let's see if I can replicate it. Let's see, we had a fin. Right, we had a fin and a tail and maybe an eye. And if it's not exactly the same, that's okay. Because I think we can do it better anyway. Right, let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. The heck did I just put there? Yeah, that's pretty good. A lot better, a lot simpler. We are going to complicate it a little bit more, but just a little bit. Fill it in. We have some squiggles. And if you squiggle in the right directions, it kind of looks like arcane writing. Just like that. Isn't that cool? As a matter of fact, I'm going to overdo it with squiggles now because I have no self control. But this is, no, this is great. This looks, by my estimate, 14 and a half times better, which is quite impressive because it already looked pretty good. All right. I think that's where we'll leave that. I don't know what you guys think about Death, the band. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, that's all for today. No, just warming up. Uh, I don't see any reason. I keep saying this every time I start. I'm like, oh, maybe today we'll finish pencils. Maybe today we'll finish pencils. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't today. Um, but seeing as that's been exactly what I've said every time, I think we'll wait and see. Do some measurements here because I think I'm a little off. Uh huh. I am a little off. Am I? That's pretty on. And been quiet because I had a lot of trouble with this last time. Said I'm not a mandala guy. I don't do that. Create one element and do it over and over again kind of thing. Although I feel like I should. Like it might be pretty helpful. But I don't know if I just not that kind of guy. That doesn't really appeal to me. I never got asked to do one while I was tattooing, which I guess is a good thing. I never really got asked to do what I wanted to do either, which is a damn shame. Just so you know, here's a tip for you guys. If you're getting a tattoo, do something that your artist really loves doing. And it might be a little difficult because a lot of artists will tell you, no matter what it is, oh, I love doing that. And it's to get you psyched to buy their stuff, go to them. I mean, I can't really blame them because, it's their hustle. That's what they got to do. Yeah, that's a little bit off. Damn it, it is a little off. Damn it. All right. I mean, that's their hustle. They're there to make money. It's too honest to be a tattoo artist. Give people what they want. I always gave people what they want, and I told them the truth. I did always try my very best, even if I didn't like the subject matter. But back to the point, if you actually find an artist who actually loves doing the subject matter you're showing them, you can get better work out of them. And I mean, don't, I would say how to tell for real is don't look at their work, don't look at their flash, look at their art that isn't tattoo art, and that's where you'll find out what they really enjoy making. Right, and find someone who's actually into the thing that you're into, that you want to get tattooed. You're going to get much better results. All that, all that to say, I'm not into mandalas. I guess I don't know. I got to do some stuff that I really liked, um, but not a lot of it. And of course, when I got to do the stuff that I really liked, one of the other benefits is that you know, if your artist is eager to do it, because they've been doing a bunch of I don't know if people get tattooed now. A stupid black feather that turns into crows. Yeah, I've done one of those. Sorry if you're one of my friends. I've done that too. And, now I'm ragging on your tattoo, but or some damn tribal, or which of course I've done a lot, and or like I don't know, sports logo or some other like. I'm not saying it's not cool. I'm just saying, you know, artistically, it's not what I want to be drawing. um, but I went off there anyway. I was supposed to like. There's some those of you who've got the sacred geometry and the all your other hips are trash. Whatever you've got tattooed on you. It's just like it's not fun. It's not fun, and you suck for making me draw it and really put a bunch a lot of effort into it. Pushed myself really hard to do as good as I possibly could. Um, I almost did a tattoo a few months ago, so I haven't done a tattoo in years now. I almost did a tattoo a couple months ago, and I backed out when the girl told me it doesn't have to be perfect. And I was like, well, then it doesn't have to be me either. And now I don't talk to her. It's my art. You don't get to tell me that to do it. Yes, yes, it does. Uh oh. Looks like I'm dropping frames. Okay, we were in the red there for a minute. I guess if you didn't catch that, it's no big deal. Dropped a bunch of frames. Must have had some sort of. You never know with the internet, guys. It does what it does. I'm not running anything. Yeah. Oh, hopefully we're okay now. Of course, there goes my damn story. No worries. If anyone's actually listening and they want to hear it again, they can ask. You can ask. I'll retell it. If not, I'll move on. I'm moving on, moving along, singing the song. Now this, I don't need it to be perfect. Um, Matter of fact, it's better if it's not. I've gotten out of my way in some places to make sure it's not, and I think that's just going to be a better look. Things can be perfect without being perfect. If you buy that, maybe that's nonsense, but maybe you're on the same kick I am, and you know exactly what I mean. And you happen to agree. Sometimes good enough is better than perfect. Or actually, technically, it always is because perfect's not real. but I'm just rambling on. That one, that's too big though. It's too big. I was measuring the perspective was off here. Anyway, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I've been avoiding doing any lace. Um, and I think originally I'd planned to do a lot of lace, but I'm not going to do lace because um, it might not read. It might not read at this resolution, and there's already areas of concern since this is a coloring page where I'm afraid some of the details are too small. So, like I said, this was supposed to be a gift, not a punishment. Oh, a little. Got some lead today. Let's make this longer so it fits better on the page. I need to decide what I'm going to do with the center of the dress here. I think I wanted to. Let's just go with the original plan and do these. I don't know what to call them. Ruffles. That's part of my problem. I don't have a vocabulary for dresses and their features. Once you learn what a pommel is, and a hilt, and a ricasso, and a tang, and all the other parts of a blade is, it makes it so much easier to draw them. So you remember their purpose. That's not coming out good. I don't like the way that looks. Right now that I'm trying to make features up, because I'm just going off of my memory and I don't know how things actually work with dresses, and I'm trying not to use any reference because I don't want to be too heavily influenced, especially by legend, which is the my memory is the main influence for this piece, or at least for the character. I don't want it to be just a copy. Let's do this instead. What about that? A little simpler and more legible. I don't know what it is though, but I think it reads as a plausible feature. The song's all right. Oh, that's why. It's freaking creator. Creator's so good. Is this right? I feel like this might be weird. Like, what even is that? I don't like it. What was I trying to accomplish there? All right. What was I doing here? Um, yeah, I know what's up. I know what to do. Let's do this. Let's go like this. People are in execution. They don't like their constitution. Every day they draw conclusions and they're still prepared for war. make sure this is on my playlist. In the sky, almighty ego doesn't care about what's illegal. Of course it is. Fly into eternity. Leave time behind for all of time. Uh-oh. That was, oh, oh, I'm dying here. I don't know how. I have my headphones on and it felt like something crawled in my ear. That was awful. If you've ever had that happen to you guys, you know how, what a horrible feeling that is. It's like, how? How? I have my headphones on. In the sky, almighty ego doesn't care about what's illegal. Others choose the rainbow into eternity. Ego fly free. God, why does it doesn't look good? It doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good. What can I do? What can I do if it doesn't look good, guys? What do you want me to do? That looks better. Does it look good though? So far, probably every iterations look better, but is it good yet? That's the question. That's the real question. No, it doesn't. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna erase it and forget it, man. I'm not gonna put anything there. I don't know what to put there. Maybe the answer is nothing all along. In the sky, almighty ego doesn't care about what's illegal. Let's see let's see what happens here. Time behind for all of time. Together we fly someday. Someday, forever we fly. Together we fly. Forever we fly. Someday. Oh, gosh, I'm so tempted to put more details in here. Does that make sense? Is that good? I think that is good. I think more details is a good thing. Do these make sense? This is wrong. Why did I put them in the wrong place? Let's see. They don't match up. Is this good? It kind of makes sense, but it's not great. This band is strange, and I like strange bands. What is that? It doesn't look terrible, but I don't know what it is. Doesn't look right. I can't. I can't dress today. I might have to just get some references. Everything has been going pretty good up until this moment. Just making stuff up. I mean, I don't know dresses. I understand fabric though. I draw fabric all the time. So I don't know what I'm trying to draw here. I think am I trying to draw this? That's what I'm trying to draw. I'm okay with that. That I can live with. Oh man, I do hate this thing. I got this. Oh no, it's just being dumb. Maybe it is because of this thing I installed. I installed tell YouTube to shut the hell up and just play the music instead of asking me if I'm still here every 15 minutes thing. But it's been touch and go. So I don't know if that's that plugin called plugins. That's what they're called. I don't know if that plugin is cause of the problem. My internet connection still seems fine now. So I mean, I can only imagine. I don't know all this technical stuff, man. I used to have more of a patience for that stuff when I was like super excited um, about video games and the like when I was like first started gaming. And hell, I even used to know some DOS commands slash run, man. I don't know what the, but now I don't have the same patience for it. So um, so screw that. Now a plugin either works or it doesn't. I'm not gonna be fussing around with it. No, it needs to be a little different here. Something needs to be different about this, but I do like that part. That part's staying. That's a very, very fancy ribbon. Um, so I don't know if it's like, oh, we're just gonna run super slow because the plugin is messing everything up, or if it's just, I mean, that's the only thing I can think. But I don't know. YouTube's pretty ass these days, and I hope they hear that because no, but no, they're not watching this, but um, I don't know. Hope they hear it because they need to. They're going to be asked. They need to know. I mean, channel my small is as small as mine. I should just move to Rumble, which I hear you're not even allowed to say on this place. So I already, you know, if they are listening, I already got this video flagged. um, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I really should because my channel is not very big. I wouldn't exactly suffer for moving. Um, but I don't know. I think my friends still use YouTube. I mean, some of them are watching on Twitch right now. Um, if they are watching, who knows? It's hard to make it on a Tuesday. Plus, I've been like streaming every day, so um, you can only expect so much support. Oh man, I suck. Messing stuff up. But anyway, all that because my damn music cut out. And what's it doing is just loading. Why is it doing that? I don't know. YouTube sucks. That's all I can think of. I mean, because I find the silence unnerving. Let's see if I can give it a refresh. And if that'll fix it. Sometimes that fixes it. All right. So to know I had to do that, figure technology supposed to do it for you, but apparently technology's only gotten worse. Sorry, guys. We've been on a downward trajectory for sure. If you didn't know that, things got better with internet speeds, but after cable connections came out, it's been all downhill. I mean, there was a short period after that where it was really good, and it's just been all turning to trash. All turning to trash. And I tried using Rumble before, and it didn't stick because I can't find anything there. I don't know if their search engine sucks or what. It just wasn't pleasant. I couldn't find anything I enjoyed. So here I am back on YouTube. Like I said, I'm also streaming to Kick and Twitch. I gotta try and monetize my Twitch channel now that they open it up to everyone, basically. I'm not sure if it's worth my time, but I mean, I guess I might as well. Does that make sense? Not that this, what I just heard, does that make sense? And I think I hate it. Damn it. I think I hate it. I've been so excited for the last few days to get back to this, and now that I'm here, I don't like anything that I'm doing. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm not gonna leave it because I can't leave it. 'Cause who the hell would I be then? What I am gonna do is this. More of these. Just grab another element and unify it. Unify that element by repeating it. That was a Fueled by Fire song. They're pretty good. I didn't like that one as much as the last one. Oh, is that what's going on? Stupid. God, that's probably why I had those drop frames. Nobody told you to work right now, Windows Defender. I'm trying to stream. Stupid. Stupid. Oh, but Hector, you should know to turn that stuff off when you should. No. No, I shouldn't. You shouldn't just start up in the middle of running a bunch of hidden programs. Again, if you computered when I computered, you'd know, oh yeah, that looks perfect. You would know that you used to have to run those checks all by yourself or schedule them yourself. You didn't just turn on and ruin your workflow like it does now because they assume you're stupid, and who knows, maybe you are. I can't say, but I'm not. And I don't appreciate that stuff. And maybe you're not either, and maybe you don't appreciate that stuff. In which case, you're taking my side, and I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the rest of you. That's awesome. That's really good, though. Oh, what's up, Joe? Thanks for joining me. What about the diamonds to tie in the sash thingy? Right. Some more diamonds is probably a good idea. I think this finally I'm happy with that, so I'll leave that alone. But I wanted to put some more stuff in there anyway. And I mean, I should have been using the same elements the whole time, but I don't know. You get creative, and sometimes that's you know too much of anything's a bad thing. But here I'm still not happy with that. If I could put those diamonds in somehow, which I guess I could. Let's see. Let's just see what this looks like. If I go like this, put some sort of puffies here. How straight is this line? Oh, it's a little off. I'm a little off. That line's pretty on. This part, I'm not even sure what a sash is now. This part looks good, I think. Yeah, I've been missing a lot today. Uh, all right, these puffies don't really read. So I think just because they don't read, I'm gonna go with something else. Let's try like this maybe. This kind of deal with like maybe like thing like that and then like frillies on this side. I think that could work. Yeah, yeah. It took me quite a bit to get there, but I think I can get this part two. If I do a nice wavy line here. super good at wavy lines. It's like my early tattoo career, which was a super bad thing. See, this is pretty close to center, so a little bit more than 3/4. No, almost 3/4. So right around here. It should be close enough. Okay, I think I'm buying that. And we can. I want to put ruffles in here for the longest time. I imagined ruffles. I remember seeing ruffles. Ruffles in their ridges. This is working for me. Yes. All right, hopefully the rest of the night is like this for me, where things are just landing. But rough starts are, I don't know, they're okay. So again, I'll go back to hurry up and fail. We got through all that failure and we're done with it now. We can move on to better things. Too much lead here. I think that might be a towards the end of that lead. Man, I can't help but think there's this mechanical pencil I want. It's not even that expensive, but it didn't have very good reviews. But it rotates the lead for you. I can't help but think it's like, wait a minute, would this have made things easier for me right now? It's like with what I'm doing, it's like because it said that a lot of people use it for um, writing, and it's like a Japanese thing because when you write in Japanese, you have to write way more than you do in other languages. Like the kanji are just like really elaborate. So like they said, oh, it's like better if you just want to write, but like for stuff that I'm doing right here, I don't know. I think ultimately I didn't get it because it said that you have to press down harder for the rotation to happen. And I was like, oh, you know what? I feather too much. And now that I'm doing this, I'm like, wait a minute. I'm pressing down kind of hard this whole time. I think I might go back to my shopping cart there and see if it's still in there. Maybe I'll try the $7 one before I get the like 30 or $20 one or whatever it is. Wow. Sorry, lady. This is a cheesy song. Lee Aaron. Oh, it's already over. Well, that was awful. Shouldn't listen to that whole thing. Super cheesy. There we go. Of course, I had to go with something with way too many little details, but other than that, I like it. I don't think I'll be getting into fashion design after this, but I think I think I'll be a little bit better off next time I have to draw a fantasy dress dark princess thing. Does this song make me nervous? I feel like I'm maybe going a tiny bit too fast because the song is like got a good beat. That's what we'll do. Okay. Well, I think maybe I wanted to put one more thing across, but I think we're okay like this. All right. Fingers are getting a workout now. Okay. Should that also be on the other side? I think so. Right. No, it's a thing. Yeah, that looks like a thing that I wanted it to be. No idea what it's called, but I still went a little too much this way. Is it bothering me? Damn it, it's bothering me. Damn it. Just by a little freaking bit. Luckily, this is Bristol board and can handle a little bit of abuse. Not too much, but a little bit more than other stuff. Should have been all the way over here. I really like this song. Nice and simple. Find myself enjoying simpler songs. I mean, I still like my math metal, but just give me a good beat, something to bang my head to. Okay, that's where that should actually be. Oh man. Now these guys are cheesing it up. The song's so cheesy, it's distracting me. Martyr. I'll give it a listen because that bass line is up, though. Saving this song. I'm sure that bass is going crazy. Yes. Well, the song, whatever the songs, it's very distracting. You guys sure are making a lot of noises. Martyr and your Speed of Samurai song. Damn, that bass is going though. Let's go. think that's one of those details best left out. All right. Maybe we'll redid it a tiny bit. There we go. Now that's close enough. Yes. I can live with that now. And then we just take some of these. Some of these features we'd put in here. And now we can unify the whole thing. Something like that. Much better. All right, let's draw this damn lantern. I've been avoiding it. I've been avoiding drawing this lantern because I don't know what to put in here. So let's just start with what we know and fill out the rest. Nope, turns out we don't know anything. Let's fix that. Damn, Raven. I thought I remember Raven being good. This song's awful. I'm pretty sure there's a Raven song too I like. That was not one of them. Maybe we can do something like panels. Um, well, I mean, if it's just glass in the middle, then you're gonna get light all around. It's probably what you want. Something like that. Man, really don't know what to put there. I might really have to look up some reference. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't know if I'm like in a challenge myself mood or if I'm just like thinking about it too much because I know if I look at some reference, I'm going to be like, oh, that's awesome. I'll go and incorporate that. Oh, that's awesome. I want to incorporate that. Oh, I like this feature. Oh, I see how this works. And then I'm going to have like this idea of how it should work instead of coming up with my own thing. It would only take me a moment to look up some damn reference, but I just don't want to. No, I want to do it my way. My way. That one doesn't make sense. Let's move that. Let's move that. Yeah, that makes sense. What if it's something like this? Wow, that's really wonky, but is that a thing? What are you doing to me? The hell, Excalibur? What is this? Damn, what is the shape of this? Really annoying me. That's better. Still not sure what I'm doing here. I don't see any shapes when I close my eyes. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Well, this song's definitely not going on my playlist. It was like a experimental song where they found out what not to do. Why I'm still listening to it, I don't know. I tried my hardest. Try to give music a fair shake, but that was rough. Mm. I've listened to this whole playlist before, and I don't remember some of these songs. So Finally, this one's pretty good though. You can feel it washing away the horrors of that last one. Mm, 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 mm. What if there's little feet? Little feeties. That doesn't look very cool. I think I got it. I think I finally got it. That last song helped. Mm, something like this. Hmm. Yep, that's pretty good. Right, we should probably continue the same thing all around instead of getting fancier. Okay, put a little handle here. A little teeny hind finger handle. And a tiny little hinge here. A teeny weeny hinge. So we know you can open it up and, I don't know, put oil in there, whatever it is you do with a lantern. And now I'm kind of actually getting more or less happy with this thing. All right, her sleeve comes down in front over here. Okay. Mm, so that means this needs to come down. This can come down. And we can fill in this detail. Which looks a little off. That seems off for some reason. What am I doing here? The rest of this seems to be in the right place. Maybe that's the angle. I see. There's too many lines there and it's confusing me. And did I put that right? Maybe I didn't leave myself enough room. Right, because I need to go like this. Oh, now you did that. Why did you do that? You better not be doing anything. Dang computer. What? You are not. I hate it when that happens. Music just stopped suddenly. And I'm like, what's going on? Here I am jamming out, trying to work. And what the heck? What the heck? Great. I blame YouTube because I'm using a really light browser. So I know it's not my browser. Um, I'm just like, oh, okay. This is great. Just freeze for no reason. Why would you do that? This thing gets like restarted frequently, so it's not like a memory thing. Although I'm sure it's a memory thing. Look at this. Looking here, this arm's a little thinner than the other. It's fine if we do that to it. And now I'm like looking at a frozen screen, so I don't even know what's going on. And I hope I'm still streaming. And so annoying. Again, I blame YouTube. Trying to listen to some music on YouTube while I stream to YouTube and other places. What if I push a button up here? I haven't gotten a good comic. I got comics on the brain. I was talking about comics earlier. I haven't gotten a comment on Kick in a while. The only thing I get on Kick is, oh, you can get cheap subscribers at this thingy, some stupid robot, which I don't want to talk to. Uh, and then I don't even know if they give you like viewers or if it's like those Chinese people that like turn on 100 phones that they have plugged into a wall and that's their job to like sit there and write comments at you and stuff. I don't know what they do. But I've seen something like that. Okay, now I won't even refresh. Whatever, at least I got it off of there. Nutsack at the point there. Oh, I'll except the nutsack. Where's the nutsack? I'm not seeing it, but if you see it, then that means others will see it. So you got to point it out at the point. At the point. Uh, be more specific, sir, please, if you can, because I'm like, oh, where's the nutsack? I'm trying to squint at it to see if I. and I'm not seeing one. But I could just be blind to it. So dead center. I'm dead center on the sash that goes between two ribbons. This right here, lower. Oh, you're talking about this tiny little detail right here? Oh, okay. Okay. I see it. I don't think it's that big a deal, but it's also not a big deal to change it. So we'll just we'll do we'll make it a bigger nutsack. Great. Great. Now I can't unsee it. Okay, there we go. We'll hit it at a point like this so it can't. A little tiny nutsack. That's hilarious. All right. A little bit much. I overcompensated. Let's see. Because I'm trying not to make a nutsack now, and I can't. Everything I draw is a sack. Oh man. All right. All right. Let's go with yes. Let's go with that. Now, now if my boy's only got one nut, then fuck, screw it. What can we do? Which actually looks a little cooler now. Looks a little winged, so we'll go with that. I totally wasn't seeing it though. That's hilarious. Well, I mean, I would have totally left that if it wasn't for you, but I had to allow your comment because apparently nutsack is a sexual term. These guys are too touchy, man. It's like, please, like, have you never gone to the store and bought a sack of nuts? Like, it's a pretty normal thing. I don't want to live in a world where you can't say nutsack. Oh man, I made myself an optical illusion here. Okay, so you need to go this way, and then you can go. That's right. That's what it is. I made myself an optical illusion. I wonder if I should clarify that a little. It does look like a pretty cool pattern, so. If I ever see this in the Yeah, I mean, you might have changed my life forever. It's like what was that one where like the red the red dog was like Batman eating out Catwoman or something dumb like that. That one's a bit of a stretch, but I'm like, yeah, I guess I see it. I know there's another one, a famous example that's way truer than that one. I can't remember it now. Sure, this is it's about right. Except that doesn't come out all the way like that. I see. This line does come all the way. Down, down, down. And I won't be able to. Shouldn't have been trying that anyway. That's how you do it in a tattoo. But of course, that skill doesn't transfer 100%. Nope. No, I'm like, wait a minute. Is this a sack? How long have I been putting sacks on everything? uh, is the Batman logo a sack? Oh man, I'm so. Go sack hunting, sack spotting. Get my binoculars out. That's probably not the worst idea. I'm sure I'd get a lot more viewers than doing this. Just move a pair of binoculars out in the wild, spotting sacks, and making shorts of it. Too bad I am not so inclined. I'd rather be doing this. What happened here? Uh huh. Oh, no, that's about right. It just looks a little off, but that's okay. It doesn't look so off that it's not natural. That's this needs detail here that I can't. That looks wrong. Maybe I need to think about my form more. What is my form here? Um, okay. How about this? Try to put this everywhere else. Yeah, that's not terrible. We can put one here, one here. Turn this into a hexagon because hexagons are bestagons. We can get this, try to get this even. So I need you to go around here. Right. And then these inside parts come like so. Oh, these aren't the same. And this goes like this. And this comes around. Which it looks a little off. Wow, how come that one looks like shapely and this one looks all wonky? I thought I lined them up. Apparently, I did no such thing. Well, let's see if my music's fixed yet. I try to give it a refresh. And it's just like, no, no refreshing. I'm just going to sit here and load. Oh, okay. Sit here and load then. What part of stop don't you understand? Great. Worthless. So it needed to be more this way. Oh, but not you. Got the wrong line. I can feel my face being dumb because I'm not figuring this out right. I can feel the dumb crawling all over my expression. So I need to figure out where I've gone wrong. Okay. Because this just looks a lot wider, and that's messing me up. Yeah, that's what it is. She was the princess of the night. I saw the writing on the wall. Now I'm singing to myself. She was the princess of the night. I take a ride across the sky. That's a good song. Should be listening to that. Instead, I'm listening to nothing because my browser's frozen. Just stuck in a load loop. I'm like, why, browser? Why? You read all my comments, all the trash I was talking about it. It's like, oh, that's how you feel? Show you. You know, that's what's going on. They got a personal vendetta against me. Maybe against everyone. People at YouTube are hateful. Very hateful. Um, I'm just gonna close this tab because that's getting to me. I'm gonna try to go back to that playlist. Is this it? No. Oh no, I can't find the playlist. Great. Whoa, that's a big playlist. Why can't I find it? That's really annoying. What if I go to my history? Which I don't know how to do on this browser. What did it say? That's not metal. It's not real metal. I want to get through this playlist so I can not listen to it anymore. And no, I can't find it. You know what? What if I? Oh, that's not gonna work. Where's my history? Damn it! How does this work? How do you work browser? Tell me, browser. How do you work? History. Yes, go here. But it doesn't have the playlist. Oh, it does. Excellent. All right, now this looks crooked. Well, this way of doing things is working out better. That's better. Don't need them to be perfectly the same. I need them to be close enough that at a glance they're perfectly the same. In real life, you'd have to like line it up perfectly for it to look identical on both sides. And that would be so incredibly difficult and impractical that very few people would be willing to go to that length for an effect that would be a very specific effect that you're looking for of symmetry. And we don't want that. We want it to look living. We want it to look alive. Instead of like a computer drawing or something. I mean, otherwise, I always had the option of actually drawing it digitally. It's pretty close. Yeah. That was always an option, but it wasn't really because we didn't want that. We didn't want that. Okay, we had a thing here. Guess we I thought about drawing behind the lantern, the glass of the lantern. I'm gonna refrain from doing so. So I think it would look really cluttered. Um, I think it would just look so cluttered. I'm also going to refrain from drawing the diamonds of the sleeve behind this chain because that will look like absolute chaos, total havoc. I'll make the final decision when I start inking. Hmm, having deja vu there. It does look off, damn it. That's a cool song. What are you doing? What are you doing now? You play my song, you play my music, and you shut up. No more of your nonsense. Well, this chick's pretty badass. Can tell what band it says. Cheat Chastain. Sounds great. Damn, that's bumping me up. That sounds really good. This is still just a little off. Just a little bit off. That's okay. I want it to be just a little bit off there, but not there. I want this to be nice and straight, in line with all this rest of this stuff. What other elements do you want to use out of this? Let's do like let's do this. Let's do this. You know what? I'm gonna put this in one of my playlists because this is fuck. This is dope. That's a good song. Maybe one day it'll make it onto my favorites. But that was really good. Yeah, that brings it together pretty good. I think we've kind of hit the maximum amount of complexity I want to. I was still thinking about putting some. I think I'm gonna up it just one more notch. I'm not gonna leave this like this because I don't think it looks right. But let's finish these details first, of which we won't be able to see many. from behind this lantern. Damn it. Damn, Battle Axe. You guys kind of suck a little bit. Maybe it's just that song. Maybe it's just that song, Battle Axe. Down and listen to something else by you guys. Yeah, I know, and I will eventually. But right now, I want to focus on drawing and um, like I've got energy to draw. I'm in the mood for it. I got to take advantage of that. And uh, I mean, that's the main thing. But I have thought about it quite a bit. I also want to be. I want to like produce a bunch of videos, a ton of them, and then that way I can have like a consistent upload and actually use it to grow my channel. Um, so that way, like if I have one coming out every day on different media and stuff, then I can actually maybe get pushed in the algorithm. So for now, I'm just going to keep drawing and making videos, street streaming everything I draw to make sure that I have plenty of material uh, for when the time comes to do that. But like having consistent uploads is one of the things that they, or at least from what I've heard, it's one of the things that YouTube looks for. And also like um I'll probably be uploading to Rumble, even though I heard you're not even supposed to say Rumble on YouTube, that it like gets your channel blacklisted or something, or shadow banned or something of the sort. Not my hand. I, I mean, the paper never moves, not your hand. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, it should be pretty cool. But um, I don't know. I think also like I'm gonna be doing more digital stuff, so um, I think I don't know if the program I'm using has automatic like time lapses, but I know some of them do. So that might be kind of cool. But yeah, the thought it's definitely crossed my mind, and sure it will happen in the future. Ooh, that's a nice riffage. Yeah, I got so I already did some work on the tablet, which is nice. But I didn't I didn't stream it cuz I didn't put too much thought into it, and I was like, mm, I was thinking it might be confusing for me to set it up. But then after I did it, I was like, wait, it would probably actually be really easy. So I think the next project I do on the tablet, I'll probably end up streaming. Oh man, feel that we're so close, I can taste it. All right, that looks fine to me. But here we're gonna put something like this, and then like this, and then like this. And then it should probably be try to avoid trying a nutsack. It's impossible. Oh god, I can't. Now everywhere. I just see nutsacks everywhere. There we go. That's not a nutsack. I'll be forever weary of nutsacks. Yes, and then, as a matter of fact, let's put maybe a couple of jewels here. make it look a little opulent. Oh, it's off center. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I love songs like this. All right. Now, this has to be. Yep. Just had to be. We'll figure that out when we get to the inking, but it had to be like this. Ah. Okay. Oh, almost forgot my little V thing down here. Messed it up pretty good. There we go. Now I'm happy because it looks like something even I might want to color. Two and a quarter. Pretty spot on. Tiny, tiny bit wider. Oh, that's right. The sleeve's back there. So we don't draw that part. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now for some easy stuff. Finally. Finally, some easy stuff. Look at that. Look at how easy that is. Just like that. Easy. Easy peasy. We don't even have to fix that. That just becomes a feature. That's how easy that is. That's a feature too. Now it's just a chip in the stone. We want another one? We can just add one there. Add some here. Looks like we got some moss set here. This looks pretty good. Put some moss here. So that's how what it is. Little indications that this is moss. We'll put a little patch of it right here. Bring it together, some little lumps, piece of cake, all done there. Might have gone a little wonky here. That's okay. We can you want to just add another stone? Maybe we just add another stone. Maybe this was just too crazy. Right. It probably was. That's okay. We'll just throw it. That doesn't make sense, does it? I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. But just in case. That was not a great song, guys. Better than some, though. I went too crazy with this, and it looks like it shouldn't be able to stand. So I need to bring it back a little. Oh yeah, let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. That should look pretty good, actually. Yeah, it does look pretty good. Okay, I'm buying it again. I'm gonna have this one really covered in moss. Let me put little tiny dots to indicate some texture. No idea what's going on down here, so we're just gonna make it up. We'll go with this line. We'll go with that line and see how that takes us. Let's see if this works. And it looks like we need maybe one more. You know what? Because of the angle of this, is that rating? Um, yeah, I think it's rating, but because that's long, this should be longer. All the lines are on that plane. Actually, I think that does it. You can just make this bigger. All right, we can make that bigger. I think maybe this isn't reading because it needs to be a little bit. Um, let's see, there's our angle. This is sitting on there. This is facing that. Oh, it's because it's like that that it's not reading. So if it's like this, then that would mean that it's this way a little bit. And that should make it read, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Oh man, look at that. I think I'm literally gonna just put the floor in and call it. I think we are just about there with the pencils. Oh, I need the floor and the wall in the background. But I think we are done with details. This doesn't have to be perfectly straight. And it's not. If I can level it out though and make it crooked, equally crooked on both sides, that would be that would be best. I just realized how crooked it is on this side, which is fine. We can make this a little thinner. And then that should read better. But then this is off a little bit, which is okay. Just go with the top line here. Oh, it's because I think I hit the damn thing with my head again, which is it's just like the camera and me competing for a good view of what we're doing. But man, we're basically done with all our details. As far as things that we're actually going to put in the drawing, we're just going to put some floor in now and a little bit of brick wall back here, and uh, I guess next time we'll start inking. I actually do have more stamina in me. I could go on, but my stomach is my master right now. Um, it tells me when it wants me to do stuff. And right now it's telling me I'm done doing this. So we're going to press on a little bit. Oh, those bricks are the wrong size. A little too small. Should have been more careful. These bricks need to be a little thicker. How about there? Bricks are pretty uniform because they make them out of molds, and they make sure the molds are pretty uniform. So there may be variation in bricks, but only from mold to mold, and they make sure the molds are even in old days. They make the bricks pretty similar size so that they're easy to lay together. So I can't go being too inaccurate with the bricks. Although I could have chosen a rock wall. I did not choose a rock wall, so I'll try to keep my bricks fairly uniform, not too perfect. Oh, damn it. Over there, I curved the wall down, which we can still do. Just didn't even notice. And that should be about, it's only a slight curve. We got to fix our stained glass here a little bit, which is fine. Probably won't even be in the drawing. That square might be in the drawing, but this next one certainly won't be. Still, we're putting it in. All right, we got our wall. We can actually use this line. And we'll put some more moss here. And more moss here. And here. And this probably needs more moss. I'm going to say here. Like so. And some more moss. Over here. Like this. And there's got to be some moss here. That just makes sense to me. Moss moss, huh? Moss moss, yeah. You need, yeah, needs moss. Stones need moss. Why? I don't know. But, you know, not a lot in this drawing has to make sense. Going for aesthetics over accuracy. All right, I know the focal point's right above her nose. Oh, but maybe we should do our floor down here, and then that'll tell us where to put our lines. Okay. All right, so we got some tiles here. Let's see if this line's in line with her nose, and it is. That means we should have another tile. Basically, right here is good. We'll have that go straight across, which means we'll fill this out straight across. Create some depth there. Turn this into that's where this tile goes. Oh, nope, messed that up. That tile goes here. Okay, and that means our next one will be around here. And pointed. Yep, right around there. Gonna not use the ruler here. Just use it as a guide. Not as intended. All right, our next tile should be around here. And pointed. It's like playing pool. Over that way. Okay. And this will go there. And that means this should be, whoops, that's way crooked, but over here, pointed right around there. Uh-huh. Can't see what I was doing. And then the next ones get more extreme. Probably about there. So we'll go about here. Let's see if that one's there. And we need to put the next one around there. And the next one about there. And there. And that's enough of that. Whoa. looks like I missed one for sure. Yep, I didn't bring this one down. There we go. The next line is around here. What should it be? No, we can fudge that a little. Let's bring it down so it looks better. Okay. Can we use these lines now? You can say that's that. And this will be that. I put these things too close together. All right, I might have to fix that. Might have to fix that. How quick would this be with a damn drafting arm? I gotta get me one, man. I've been envious of that damn drafting arm since the moment I saw it. Oh, yeah. I should have gone here. So let's move that. So that makes it look better. Let's move you. And let's add another one here about right. And then let's move this one, and we should be fine. After that, all right. And then we need to unstraighten all this out. We tempted to draw straight lines there. And that's not going to be appropriate for most of the drawing. Yeah, Venom's a pretty good band. I haven't listened to them really at all in a long time. And this song's kicking ass. I used to love this album. Look at that. Now I have this like sensation that this area and this area are way too simple. And I feel so inclined to put smack some weird detail in there. Although I don't know what it would be, but it looks so bare to me that it's kind of clashing with the rest of the piece to me. Although I got to keep in mind, I'm going to go in. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to go in like 3/4 of an inch. So that should make it so that it won't look quite as barren here. Um, but man, am I tempted to plop a dinosaur down or something? But I don't know what to put there. And it might be really inappropriate to put stuff there. Now, what I could do is real simple. I can keep it just real simple and put a like a cracked tile here, right? Boom, no problem. And then I can put a tiny bit of like a vine here, just a little tiny vine growing out, just to balance it out a little. A little tiny vine, like so. Yeah, I could put a big flopping nutsack there. That would be that is an option. But no, I'll think it through. I don't know about these details right here, but a little tiny something might just balance it out. Ooh, yeah, I know. I mean, this is totally random, but how about like just a leaf that got in from outside? Um, I don't know. I put a leaf there, a random leaf. Maybe I'll put a single rose or something. Uh, I don't know. I can't think right now. I think I've hit my limit. Yeah, yeah. The vine wouldn't be that bad an idea. It might actually tie it all together. Um, I think, especially since I'm not now that I'm so close to done. Of course, I'm gonna add more work, right? But also, if I put just a big old vine coming across the back, it'll break up this grid that I got going on here, which I'm not looking the I'm not liking the look of super a lot. So I'll put a vine like straight across the back, and then just have it come across this way. In fact, why don't we just see what that looks like? I'm already messing up. I already don't like it. But if we put a big old vine somewhere around here and then just drop back in here, I think that'll be the answer. In fact, I'll put two of them over here to break things up. Because that part honestly wasn't looking, the floor wasn't looking the greatest to me. So if we just put that there, we can have the vine do a nice simple art shape here. Nice little curve of beauty. And then we can get rid of this dumb leaf that I wasn't digging. As a matter of fact, this is too fat. It needs to get much thinner. And we can keep curling it around. And now we get even thinner. And I think that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. That's going to be all she wrote. Um, that means next time I start drawing, which I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow, but it might be. Well, I was supposed to play the Predator campaign today, but um, one of our players has a family, so um, if he can't make it, that's okay. We just reschedule, and I mean I wanted to do this real bad anyway, so I don't know, but certainly sometime during this week, I'll be continuing on, and I'm finally gonna get to inking. Finally, finally gonna get to inking. And that helps break this up. Yeah, that's so much better. And it looks like these thorns go with the direction of this. Okay. Uh-huh. Yep. 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 Yeah, that was a nice quick fix. Good call, brother. Appreciate it. You've helped immensely. Otherwise, I sometimes I rack my brains over stuff because there's a lot of doubt. Like, is that a good idea? Am I being dumb? But somebody else says it, and it doesn't sound that dumb anymore. And easier to dive in and see what's up with that. It's my thing. Stop thinking, trying to not to think anymore, and just do stuff. And I've been a lot more productive since I've done that. But let's put a little whoop, a little tiny line way back here in the background. A little, yay. And a matter of fact, that'll curl over like this too. Nice. Nice. That breaks up the floor and makes it look not gross. And once we get our border in, it should look even better. It should bring balance, compositional balance. But all right, guys, thank you for joining me. Those of you who comment, appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you, Jolie Bear, specifically, coming to the rescue, saving me from too much anguish over what I'm going to do with this tiny little area that was going to bother me. But my shoulder does feel better, but I don't want to mess it up. I think once it's completely healed, thank you, man. Once it's completely healed, I should be able to have more stamina for these things. But I am a slave to my stomach right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, follow, uh, all that, all the internet stuffs that people internet do. And get in the links, buy a shirt, ask for commission prices, and there'll be a lot more to come. Uh, for a while at least, I'll be streaming several times a week. So, more importantly than everything else, absolutely remember to stay metal.